In this video, we will explore top design styles for 2D app walkthrough videos.
Ad campaigns. The problem is that this process requires lengthy negotiations with every influencer. But thanks to AdHive, everything will be simplified. AdHive is a platform based on Ethereum smart contracts, used for large-scale native video advertising with social media influencers. So how does AdHive work? An advertiser...
And they were, not too helpful. Luckily, the smart chatbot everyone dreamed of is finally here. Our ITSM solution offers a generative AI chatbot powered by a private large language model. Say hello to the chatbot Aviator. From a self-service...
A surge in cyber threats in your enterprise. In the age of hybrid workforce, when it comes to securing and managing endpoints, the sysadmin scope not only covers office spaces, but also extends to work from home and roaming users. As issues keep mounting, so does the pressure on the IT team. Overloading
administrative processes that are the backbone of healthcare operations, but they are inefficient, error-prone, and strain the capacity of your staff. The necessity of these tasks won't change, but the way you complete them can. With Olive. Olive's AI workforce makes healthcare more efficient.
Harassment in the workplace, yet only a fraction of those impacted have ever reported these behaviors. They often fear retaliation, believe it won't make a difference, or simply don't want to rock the boat. What if you could provide employees with a trustworthy, easy way to report an issue? When employees can easily voice work
time? If so, we will explain you how in the next 2 minutes. Dewirements have a strong impact on track availability and are costly, especially on high-frequency routes, major junctions, or bottlenecks in the network. Dewirements are partly caused by damaged or poorly
150%. And despite massive investments in perimeter, endpoint, and application layer security, attackers are still successfully gaining access to data. And they're trying to corrupt your backup data, your last line of defense. So how do you keep the hackers out of your backup data?
A data museum? Your end users rarely touch the tool. Why? Metadata management solutions aren't user-friendly and don't move self-service analytics projects forward. So, your people turn to less reliable sources like spreadsheets for data definitions. The result? Inaccurate conclusions.
Hotjar lets you zoom in and see individual actions and feedback from your users to find out how they interact with your product and why. But if you spend all your time zoomed in, you can miss out on the bigger picture, and you may spot problems and opportunities only when it's too late. We developed the Hotjar dashboard to give you your first ever...
Back of the line, buddy. Right now, IT is trying to figure out how to secure all those other contractors that the VP just hired. Makes you think, what if you could make that line go away? Provide secure access to all those contractors with granular controls like watermarks and browser isolation.
To a distributed remote one, they are facing unprecedented challenges. Challenges that range from configuring and securing distributed devices, managing passwords and access, to monitoring servers, networks, and applications remotely. Manage Engine's suite of remote
audio files and other media that can't be sorted into rows and columns. 80% of the world's data is unstructured. As human data production far outpaces our ability to analyze it, AI is the key to making sense of it all. And defined crowd is the key to making AI smarter. Our platform allows you to
into their investment strategies. Underscoring the magnitude of this trend, ESG-driven assets now exceed $40 trillion, and demand continues to grow. But ESG investing presents several challenges for investment firms looking to grow market share and launch innovative products.
How your customers behave is key to building a product they'll love. Hotjar is a great tool to do just that. But if you've got a lot of heat maps, recordings, or feedback, it can be overwhelming to know where to start. That's where filters come in. Hotjar's data filters allow you to sort your heat maps,
market liquidity, cost pressures, a search for returns in a low interest rate environment, and increasing regulatory oversight. Legacy technology, disparate systems, and a reliance on spreadsheets and manual processes reduce productivity and distract your teams from managing their investments.
Providers are selling a great deal of services there to huge enterprises, building long-term, stable relationships. DSP are the ones who always are searching for new sources of revenue. So what about using IoT to its full potential and considering smaller businesses or even residential customers?
Population is a constantly evolving challenge. How can you be proactive in educating providers and closing gaps throughout the year when your HEDIS engine isn't ready until late in the fall? How can you break down departmental silos to align efforts, make better use of available data and resources, and combine all your quality
experience that gets every little detail right? But have you ever thought about what users might do in an emergency? Your app could be making calling for help easier and maybe even help save a life. When a user leaves your app to call 911, the location sent to public safety is based on the closest cell tower.
The people who are charting a new course of care, the people who are making a patient's experience less scary, and the people who are looking to lead a healthier life. Together, we all want a better future. A future where healthcare is connected, secure, sustainable, and equitable.
It's a possibility. Since there wasn't a central data center to help creative agency owners understand their business's inner workings, we made one. Say hello to Function Point. Our single workflow platform has everything you need to run your agency. Business reporting.
Customers every day. Sometimes you could even receive a ticket which has multiple tasks that need to be solved independently by different teams. For example, onboarding a new employee would require multiple teams working on different tasks like issuing an ID card, a laptop, employee goodies, and setting up a bank account.
You can leave it up to fate, or by which companies you recognize, or maybe your manager has a feeling in their gut. So then you get to work and you know what you end up with? Nothing. Because it's completely random and doesn't get real results. Sixth Sense does, though.
Other tools can be tricky and a little time-consuming. And let's face it, copy and pasting URLs isn't a natural step in anyone's workflow. But sharing insights just got a lot easier. Introducing Highlights. With Highlights, you can extract, organize,
on Access Mobile and Access Internet Banking without leaving the comfort and convenience of your home. Just follow these simple steps to start an SIP or invest lump sum in mutual funds. Log into Access Mobile. Select investments and choose mutual funds.
Teams to connect, create, and collaborate. But as more applications and services move to the cloud, security risks involving sensitive data increase. Google Workspace already uses the latest cryptographic standards to encrypt all data, to provide even stronger privacy and data security.
To manage his bills, he wants to be paid after each job, regardless of the time or day of the week. And this is Maria. She runs an online fashion business. To pay her suppliers on time, she needs fast access to her earnings. In today's fast-paced digital economy, many of your clients
like called a normal profile for each user and machine on the network. Is it normal for an employee called Steve to log on to the network at 3 a.m.? Is it normal for Mindy to access the customer database from a remote location? Is it normal for Jonathan to download 100 different files onto a USB in case a user's action shows a deviation from what...
Into uncharted territory.
Discover new insights.
And open doors we never knew existed. To work smarter. Dream bigger.
Bend the arc of possibility itself.
Propelling our careers to new heights.
And shifting the trajectory.
Should be delivered faster, with lower costs, and failures being dissolved in no time. Comarch, a professional vendor of IT systems, has provided you with a ton of useful components that made your company evolve significantly. However, as an innovator, you want to know how to make processes faster.
Tokens safely and easily from your Brave wallet? There are a few ways you can access your wallet, but here's the easiest one: the wallet icon.
When you click the wallet icon, the first thing you have to do is enter your password to unlock your secure wallet. Your wallet unlocks, and a panel appears, showing you your assets at a glance. To get started purchasing...